Welcome back, welcome back.
I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but the literal definition of science, the literal definition is something that is observable, measurable, and repeatable. That is how you define science. With that being said, this is a literal definition of science. The literal definition is something that is observable, measurable, and repeatable. That is how you define science. With that being said, this is
Shout out to the Wolves. Salute to the ninjas. I don't want to waste too much time. My battery might die. So, I want to talk real quick about how the confusion, or what I believe, because I could be wrong, in different cultures, people believe that the Lord is a man, and in other cultures, people believe it could be a woman, right? Now, I believe the Most High is a source of power. He is all the powers there ever will be and ever could be, and it's all rolled into one. That's why he's the one, because he's everything. You know? But people don't understand common sense. Men are the fucking strength, the physical strength of the Lord. Men have to fucking lead. Men have to break this world apart and build something out of it. Period. That's scientifically proven over and over and over. If we wait on women to build the fucking world, we'll be waiting forever. You understand that? If women wait on us to birth motherfuckers, they'll be waiting forever. Oh yeah, we'll all be dead. So, he said science is something that you see and it repeats, and you can't say it's not real because it's in your fucking face. You get it? Now, I'm getting mad because this is a subject that multiple times I hear people talk about, and it makes women mad, and I'm sure it makes other people that believe in these things, because you observe one half of life. You observe a woman giving birth. These people in the world told you that's where you started. You came out of your mother. That's the portal. You know? It is. You come out of your wife. I mean, your mom. But they always seem to forget that you're swimming around in your dad's nutsacks. Alive. You're a sperm cell that's alive. The eggs are not alive. The eggs don't float around. The eggs don't move around. There's no fucking life in your womb. I have to put life in you. So wouldn't that be the power? Wouldn't that be where the source is? Isn't that God-like? No one gets here unless I choose to fucking have sound horns. You get that? If men, we're not talking about running around and fuck bitches, dirty niggas. We're talking about if men really truly said, fuck this whole world, I never fucking have a baby ever again. If all good men said, we want to end the world, we want to stop all the bad shit by just not having men, we can stop you. Once the numbers go down, this fucking whole world falls apart. Duh. We can shut this shit down whenever we want. So that is complete common sense and something everyone observes, but everyone gets told about time you're in high school. Well, shit, women, you came out of your mother. That's your God. No, I came out of my father's nutsacks. That's where I came out of his portal, his tunnel that has a hole, you know? You know, like tunnels and portals. Your whole body's the fucking tunnel. You get it? The portal. They always cut men out because that's how they neutered you niggas. That's how they neuter y'all. And then y'all don't understand the proper place of you. Now see, just because I'm king, get it? It doesn't fucking mean anything. Everything has an order. Your queen doesn't sit under you. The peasants do. Your queen sits shoulder to fucking shoulder with you and rules. That means you're both in charge. You're both God. Because without the woman, life cannot continue. It doesn't matter that your sperm, you have the life force in you. The Lord made it where you're not God. You're not him. Because without her, no matter how much you want to run your fucking mouth to her, if she decides to never have babies again, all of this shit comes to an end, baby. Oh, so it's a 50-50 thing. We only could be God together. Get it? Because I was listening to my last video with Dr. York, or not him per se, or a student of his, I guess. He even says it in the thing. And it's not the first time I heard it. I heard it in all different cultures, even in the Christian belief somewhat, that the Lord's a man and the Lord's a woman, and I'm like, yo, I don't know why nobody understand what the fucking power of feminine and power of man. What yous are idiots. It's like everybody's a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. You're not an idiot. That's me being it's me being bad right there. I was just watching somebody and they said, if you have to insult people, that's not you being on a higher vibration. And he also said, you know, certain things get people mad and he don't care. Like if people are touching kids, I'm not talking to you nice, he says. I said, yeah, I feel you, dog. But you know why I call y'all idiots and stupid? Because all this shit, the knowledge I'm saying, if you don't fucking pay attention to that, it leads to your children getting hurt. That's why I get mad. All this shit is a fucking snowball effect. Everything connects. And that's why nothing gets done. Because the things that are simple, everybody's like, we can worry about it tomorrow. We can figure it out tomorrow. We can accept the truth tomorrow. We can accept that there's no fucking human being in this world that ever came here without being in their daddy's nuts. So you're going to give me my motherfucking proper respect. That means I'm first. I'm the head. But without you, there's no body. There's no purpose of life. So you're just as equal to me. We're both the fucking body, dummy. We're both the Lord. Well, gods among men. And it's really, I guess I have my own belief, you know? Because although I have the belief that the Lord is the embodiment of all the power, you know, the powers of the feminine and the powers of the man, I believe the Lord, or the force, chooses to represent itself as a male. See, people keep believing in science. Men taught you this. Well, you know, you don't listen to nothing that men say. You don't listen to nothing that the books say. So you don't believe nothing. And they both say the same thing. Your physical body's not physical, goofy ass niggas. See, there we go with the fucking name calling again. Because these things make me angry. Anyway, your physical body's not physical. You know? And if you don't actually know what that means this is a fucking matrix. You're in the matrix, Neo. Duh. And the Most High is the architect. He's the creator. You get it? This is why these people are working on a computer. Because no one man can fucking possess all the knowledge in the world and pretend to be God. A computer can. You get it? It can hold all the people's information. It's the source. You know, once you get the physical body of the Lord out of your mind, and remember, he came from the shadows. That means he didn't have a body. I'm dead. That means he's the only one that ever made a body without a woman or a man. You get it? Because he's the force. That's the difference between everything else and my Father. He's the first. And when he gets rid of everybody, he's going to be the last. You just don't get that. No one gets it, bro. I get it. I don't know how. Oh, yeah, because he chooses certain people to understand him, and he never chooses one of you. He chooses the ones that are on the bottom. He chooses someone that's pure of heart and actually wants to know him. Not just talking. No, it's because your life is so fucked up. You need him. You believe. And then you see certain things that the others don't. So then he walks you right to him. Now, that is probably going over a lot of people's heads. And that's why I use Star Wars, the Force. Their God is a energy force. It's the energy source of all things. Oh, it's the same thing as what the Most High said. I'm an Alpha and I'm the Omega, nigga. I'm everywhere. I'm outside of you. I'm inside of you. I'm them. I'm her. I'm it. I'm the tree. I'm the air. I'm everything. Get it? Because the Lord takes all forms. Get it? No, oh, you don't get it. It's because he's infinite. If you're an infinite beam of energy, well, then you're going to want to not just be a beam of fucking energy. You're going to want to transform. This is why the Bible or certain religions say we're all, no matter who you are, ye are gods. Some are stronger gods than others, but we're all in the image of the Lord. We all are the Lord. Everything is the Lord. You're just a little piece of it. You know? And this is what makes everybody so confused and separates Adam and Eve. I want to run shit. The Lord look like me. The Lord me. Shut up. It's all arguing stupid shit. And I understand what the women think. Oh, we want to run shit. You're supposed to run shit. But when the enemies come and I say, you got the captain's hat now. He just said, we're doing David versus Goliath for the nation. Get your ass out there and fight for me. No, I'm not even going to let you because he's going to beat your fucking head in. When men toss all this fake ass shit out the window, these words and this politics, and it goes back to who the fuck got power? Then every woman in the world that thinks they're a leader, they'll step right the fuck down. Why? Because I'm going to challenge you for your throne, nigga. You're going to have to go one-on-one, and you're going to have to fight for it. And what woman leader is going to beat motherfucking men for that? Which one are you going to step up and lose all the rights of your people because y'all chose her as your champion? Now, I ain't hating like a lot of women can't win fights and shit. But y'all do understand that's the old days, right? Your Lord, your men is your protector. If your fucking champion loses, you all lose. If your God's really that strong, he's gonna make your woman champion win. That's what I believe in. I believe in shit that could be proven. You know, like the underdog story for any level, any subject, or anything in the world. Why the fuck does underdog motherfuckers always end up beating the super duper champion? Because God want his ass up out of there. He had his fucking time. And you ain't forever, nigga. Get it? All these different things that people observe every day. All this science. Facts. Right in your face. And people will literally... I remember when I first actually thought about that and was like, wait up. What comes first, the chicken or the egg? What comes first, the man or the woman? It would be the man. Why would the source that doesn't have a body create the soft thing first? When it has to create things, it's gonna take a male form. Because he has to fucking make shit. You get it? He has to bring order in the chaos. I don't think women do that. I think women usually are a part of fucking chaos. And when you get ordered, you become gods among women, not just little ass girls in chaos. It's real funny that marrying a woman and settling her down stops her from her wild ass ways of the world. I'm not saying you're all wild, even if you're not wild. A woman that knows she needs a man for the centerpiece of her life and not the or thing she revolves around, no, that's just your anchor. That nigga, he anchors you. That's the difference between a lot of motherfucking relationships that don't work and the relationships that do. A woman that accepts I'm like a boat and I have no anchor. So the world's an ocean, and when the waves come and start pushing me over that way and pushing me over this way, I don't want to fucking go nowhere. I want to be where I'm at. I need something to anchor me down. Oh, is that when you have sex and then those babies drop up out of you? And then your ass is anchored down to wherever the fuck you at? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think the Lord literally is like, there's nothing that man will do that's not the representation of childbirth and the beginning of life and your end of life. It's all just stories. Get it? Stories of the beginning and the stories of the end. Because my father's gonna make it so. Like the days of Noah? Oh boy, I hope I don't have to see that shit, but I think we're kind of already in that. I think we're moving our way into that. So without any further ado, I know I didn't really give too many scientifical and all that extra bullshit. No. There's no need. My penis is the proof of that. You being born from a penis is the proof of that. Get it? The shape of the Lord is a man. That's why it says he. And then I'm more than likely sure he has other forms of himself as a woman in heaven. And I'm sure they probably, like the Father, the Son, and the woman ghost, the Holy Ghost. It's not a fucking Holy Ghost. It's a woman's spirit. It's a male spirit and a woman's spirit. And together, they made the angels. And then the angels got to make man. And then the Lord, the man version of the Lord, made his man, Adam. That's it. You get it? So when you people say, my God's a woman, I believe you. You're right. Your God is a woman. God's not the Most High. That's all it is. Your God is the God of this, and your God's not Daddy, though. Your God's Jesus, no problem. Well, his father's my God, just like him. He said, I don't run shit. I listen to what my father says. So Jesus could be your God. Hey, the Lord said, I gave my angel buddies, my little babies, rulership over the men they create. So, yeah, all right, that's your God. You're just not, okay. I can't say you're wrong. I can't say you're lying. You just don't realize you serve that, and I serve your boss. Got a boss. I got a boss, and I work for the boss, so that makes me your boss. Nobody likes that, though. Everybody wants the Most High to talk fucking lovey-dovey and all this goofy shit. And I'm like, yo, what about that wrath and shit? What about all this grown man shit that all real grown men know we gotta do? We know we gotta be peaceful and we do business and negotiations, and when you get in a certain beef, you can't act up and da-da-da. But we all know there's a time and place where a man's gonna have to go gorilla ape shit and put motherfuckers in their place. And it's not about, oh, I'm tough and no, you put my family in danger, nigga. Now the lion gotta come out. You get it? I'm just more lion than man. You get it? With my speech. Like my father told me. Bring the fucking sword to these niggas. But I live like the dove. Be as wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove. And have the heart of a lion. Why the Lord asks you to be like all these animals? Maybe if you study those animals, you'll understand. Maybe you'll resemble yourself after them and see the qualities they have and say, I gotta possess that if I want to be a strong man. I need to have the, like Wizard of Oz. What did that lion need? He needed heart. He was a pussy ass nigga. The wicked witch took his heart from him. And he was a pussy ass nigga. What did the Tin Man need? He needed a brain. Oh, a robot? It needed the AI? The Tin Man needed a brain? Right? What did the Scarecrow need? What was it the Scarecrow needed? I don't even remember anymore. Now, I know the cowardly lion, so I know that was real. I know the Tin Man wanted or the Scarecrow wanted the brain, and the Tin Man, did he want a heart too or some shit? Then he want some, I don't know. Who cares? All I care about is the lion, man. Y'all know what the fucking punchline is. Go to other content creators to listen to that smooth butter shit all day. GMB is, you're getting both. Because that's the way it is right now. I said it in one of my older videos. I said, man, I can't wait until I level down into my calmness and not all this rage. But it ain't rage, it's righteousness, it's wrath. I could be screaming like I used to and all this other talking. I can see it now. When I watch my videos, I be like, yo, you talk in a certain way, you make anybody mad at you, bro. You talk like you just know, and it's like, nah, I really don't think I just know, and I don't think I'm just the shit. I think the things I do know, it's because I experienced it, and it could help your life. And as people deal with these problems and issues, how do you think that makes me feel? You think I'm happy about that? No. It makes me angry. You think it makes me happy to tell my sisters that the Lord, the first form of the Lord is a man. It doesn't make him a man, no. The Lord is the force, the energy. This is why in the book of the secret book of James or Judas or whatever, which one I showed you in that old video, when it said, the Lord's not a fucking man. The one in the throne room, that's not really the Lord, you goofy ass niggas. That goes completely over everyone's fucking head. It didn't go over my head when I first heard it. I said, oh shit, Jedi, nigga. You right. The Lord is the force. And what's in the throne room is a projection. It's not fucking real. Just like I told you, this is not real. It's not solid. So you keep on worshiping what we appear to be solid. You get it? Wouldn't that mean what we think is solid down here is not really solid, and then we believe in a spiritual world that we can't see, so it's not a solid reality, and then the book of James is saying that that's a solid reality too for them, and then there's another fucking reality behind them that it's just the Lord. That's what I understood when I heard that. I wonder why the Lord said test people's flesh and not their image. I wonder why one of the biggest lessons of the world is don't judge a book by its cover. I wonder why. I wonder why the world played so many physical images games with what his people look like. I wonder why. Because image is more important to fucking idiots than shit they can't see. Like the words coming out of my mouth. You can't see them, so it means nothing to you. Right? It's just words. But it's really the most powerful thing than your fucking fists. My Father created everything you see with words. All love, all praise to my daddy. You can keep your sky daddy in his physical body.